Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for Spoken and Heard Open Mic here at Kickbutt Coffee in Austin, Texas? I'm Ernie B, and here's your host, Hot Tamale, and the lovely Lost in Thought.
I've spent the last 2-3 hours in the middle of a mosh pit. I'm sorry.
I forgot to.
I'm seriously decompressing.
I forgot to do that. I forgot to do that.
Yay!
Where overproduction is our middle name.
Woo. Thank you, Ypsilanti, Michigan. Good night. Sorry. I just like saying Ypsilanti. What's happening, Kickbutt? You're about to witness the baddest open mic in the ATX, Spoken and Heard live every Sunday night at Kickbutt Coffee, Music, and Booze. That's right, this is not your average ordinary coffee shop. We do have a full bar. And behind the bar tonight, we have a double threat.
Uh-oh.
We have the Viking and the Goddess, Danimal and Alyssa, who will keep you fed, caffeinated, and
buzzed.
But nothing shows your undying love and affection to your bartenders like what?
Tipping.
Tips. Tip your bartender. Cash tips. And they will feel your undying love and affection.
Remember, we've been going on all because of you. So remember.
Yes.
Tip your barista.
Bartender. Baristas during the day, bartenders at night.
Tip your bartender.
Bartender. Yes, and the drink specials. Okay, I gotta blip. Mixed Wells, $5.25. Get your antioxidants in your booze at the same time. And there are specialty drinks named after your host. Ernie B has an Ernie B Power-Up shot.
Yes.
And did it work?
I think so.
Okay, good
I'm
deal.
awake. Still.
Okay, give it a little quick description, Ernie B.
It's a double shot of a coffee concentrate.
And some alcohol.
I don't know. It's
something like that.
The alcohol's for flavor. It's not really a alcoholic drink. It's more caffeine, you know.
All right, and Lost of Thought has the Lost of Thought Brain Blender, 4 liqueurs. It tastes really good, though, but you take one sip, you're going to start to act like this guy. So, buyer beware. And I have the Hot Tamale Hot Cocoa, which is a spin on Mexican hot chocolate. You can have it iced as well, but instead of cinnamon, it's Fireball. All right, so let me see. Where am I going right now? To sing your song, dance your dance, strut your stuff, and come over to me, Hot Tamale, Lost of Thought, or Ernie B behind the soundboard. Go over to Ernie B just so he can say...
I'm running on about 2.5 hours of sleep, if even.
Well, yeah, you were able to take a nap, though.
For like an hour.
Yeah.
And this is like the third show today that I'm doing.
This is my second.
But I have the next 3 days off, so.
Woohoo!
Cool.
All righty, so we want to get going really quick. So I'm
because it's
really
already
trying
late.
I'm really trying to rush through here.
We've got kind of a short list, though.
Okay, let me see. Oh, sorry, my kids' group text is coming through on here, so it threw me off. Okay,
Remember when Jazz used to do that when you'd be up there reading and Jazz?
Oh God, he would always be
he'd
sending
message
me.
you while you were trying to read.
Yes, Jazzy Wonder. He'd always be texting me while I'm up here trying to start the show. Okay, Lost of Thought. How many people we got on the list?
92.
Ernie.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh,
5,
Lord.
6, 7.
7?
Lucky 7.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, it's going to be 9 already, so that might work out.
Okay, so I mean, we could do. Do you want to do it like? Do you want to do the regular 5 minutes or one song, or 5 minutes or two songs? 2. Okay, we can do that. 5 minutes or 2 songs, so we can get everybody on stage.
So someone's going to come up and play like "Do You Feel Like We Do" by Peter Frampton, the live version. Oh, yeah. That was his first song, and now for my
Or
second.
Stairway to Heaven. Anyway. Okay, let me see. Once you get on stage and start speaking, your time has started. James Kerrigan. Support your open mic and buy something from the bar.
Buy, purchase,
There is
consume.
delicious stuff over there to eat and drink. There are alcoholic drinks, non-alcoholic drinks, tea, coffee, cocoa, you name it. Those two, they are bar scientists. Go over there and go, you know what? I'd like to try. They could probably make it for you. 99.9% chance. Can you cuss, Lost in Thought?
Yes, exactly what Alyssa said.
As the goddess
and
said-
I quote, fuck no.
As the goddess said, yes, you can. Yes, you can. Be considerate and quiet while other performers are on stage, but as Lost in Thought says,
We love audience participation, even during a piece. But look around you and read the room.
read the room. And a little footnote to that, no heckling. A lot of artists are trying to like work on their sets for other places as well, and it kind of messes with the continuity, so no heckling. Go, whoa, you do it, baby. No, don't do that. Okay.
Yeah, it's not well, I mean, there's comedy in it, but it's not technically.
Yeah, not unless the performer actually calls for audience participation. Well, then you got to allow it.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's that interaction. You want that, but don't interrupt someone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, pimp your product. If you have music on SoundCloud, Bandcamp, let us know. If you're going on tour, let us know. This is the time to sell yourself before you leave the stage. Okay, if you are on the list and you are not here when your name is called, we will move on. Like, for example, Buffy going once, Buffy going twice. On with the show.
She's
Okay.
off.
I used to take care
Buffy-
take care of these two Shetland ponies when I still lived in Illinois, and one was named Taffy and the other one was named Buffy.
Okay, Ernie.
But Buffy got hit by a car though.
Ernie, come on. We need to get the show going.
She's
Please,
off
please,
slaying
please.
vampires.
Yes, she is. Okay, musicians come up on the stage, tuned and ready to go. Plugged, settings, everything ready to go. Stop it, kids. Okay.
Why don't you have the sound off?
I need to. I
Mom,
didn't
the
fix
house is
that.
on fire. Wait.
No, I'm busy. I'm on stage. Okay, performers, you will get a flashing light at the 5-minute mark. That doesn't mean cut it off. It means wrap it up. I'm not going to be a bitch like that. Okay, I'm not going to like pull you off the stage at the 5-minute mark. That's just mean.
I'm not gonna like.
I'm not going to go.
No, keep talking.
I ain't going to go.
20 people.
Okay, wait. Sit.
So we're not gonna do that.
I'm not going to do that to you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
Okay,
kill the mic.
that would just be kind of rude. Okay, let me see.
Still trying to make sets of 20 people. I don't
Okay,
understand
so
it. Oh, right. Okay. So I thought he meant like 20 people on stage or something.
he said if there was like a list of 20 people. See, he's not even the host, and he knows that. Wah, wah. Okay, you ready to start?
How long you been doing this, Lane? Fucking
Longer than me.
16 years.
Longer than me. Okay, Laws of Thought, take it away.
Hasn't sunk in yet. You know.
Let's hear it for Tom and anyone else who's going to bring them over the stage.
Woo! Get your asses up here. Free audience participation.
This began long before us. The story began as soon as you started wanting freedom of speech and freedom of assembly. They said it was a Bill of Rights, but the bill is due, and this is the only place where you can practice it. Where are you now? You're under the cold moon. You're under the full moon. You're also under the long journey moon, if you're indigenous. You're also, if you're in Rome, you'd be in Lupercalia, you'd be in Saturnalia, where the servants made fun of their masters and the masters had to obey their servants. You're also preparing for solstice, the longest night, shortest day. That'll be happening soon. We'll be ritualizing, of course, because if the elements don't control us, nothing else will actually ever do. So if you believe that bubbles and balloons can cure nuclear war, you're in the right place, right time. In other words, your songs, your poems, everything about you is actually going to work tonight. And we don't know. You're the alchemy of it all. Every time we gather, it's always a different thing. It's waking up and finding it's a new day, and people are singing a new dawn. Even at night, you see bubbles and you hear words and you think, what's the relationship between the two? Both are ephemeral, both hollow, both of us carry the goodwill of one human being to another human being. Pass it on down the line. Adrian Mitchell said, most people ignore most poetry because most poetry ignores most people. Rilke said, you must change your life. Rumi said, out there is a place beyond right and wrong. I'll meet you there. All these people only survive because someone listened. Listening is the first prayer. Respect is the second. By your presence here tonight, you know that you will be listened to. You will be heard and respected. Everything about your performance we have never seen before. Even if you've done it before, we're not seeing what you're going to do in the actual moments tonight. That makes this very, very special. This afternoon, they had wonderful femrock and ukulele sessions. And that's good, but this is the original magic. These are the words that are fresh and new and now. And they involve you. Don't just be there. Come on up here at any time. That mic is waiting. You'll have your own time. You'll have 5 minutes of eternity. But any time you can step right up and say what you really mean, why you came here. And tell the world, or at least the world that's here, your point and purpose of existing.
Life and love can give you promise if you can see it through to the end. When the moon comes, you can isolate or find a friend. Reaching out into the distance, you count all pennies be. But this is truth, and truth has a hold of your reality.
Beautiful, beautiful. Me, I love the full moon. I love anyone that's got an idea and imagination. I love the fact that we're not going to know what's going to happen until it happens. It involves everyone here tonight. So if you've got a reason for being here, use it on the mic quick, because it ain't bad. It's just a full moon. It's a cold moon. It's a long journey moon.
Well, I don't need a point. I mean,
Let's do it.
what am I doing? Am I
Yeah,
just doing whatever?
you're just doing whatever. That's what we're all doing. We're doing whatever we can get away with. Until they say it's illegal, we're down to do it.
Hand him the red guitar cord there, Tom, on your stand.
Sure.
No, on your stand.
On my stand.
It's right there.
I like that. I like that. I like that.
Watch this. Technology, baby.
We're keeping it simple.
We're very simple.
So
If
this
we
is
were
a freestyle
complex-
from what I understand.
For the complex days we find ourselves in now, the paradoxes assume us that we are not consenting part of fascism, or those who would make us diminished or export us across the border, because what we want is to love each other enough that we all survive this, come through this cold moon tonight, come through this long journey moon tonight, come through this winter around the corner, come through the January of discontent. Come on, come on.
I just want to let y'all know that my cat Wolf is going to be 15 next month. Oh, I thought this was and she was named after the wolf moon. Arroo!
Oh, yeah, yeah. Go, take it wherever you want.
Howdy, howdy. Tonight I'm going to tell a story. No comedy, just a story.
All of us are stories that we've never heard before. All of us are labyrinths, all of us are question marks, and all of us are exclamation marks as well. You may call yourself comedy. You may call yourself laughter. You may call yourself poetry. You may, whatever you call yourself, you are tonight. Because the way we establish our mythology is to project fantasy onto reality. And the fantasy is all of us are worthwhile listening to. All of us have something important to say, and the only way we're going to hear it is to listen deeply. Listen deeply. Listen deeply. Perception is reality.
It really is. I'm here to just share. It took me a minute to figure out what I wanted to do tonight. I didn't know if I wanted to do like a cover or something. But then I met the
Sandman.
exactly someone right behind me, and I looked at him and I said, I think I want to do one of my originals, but it's a one about heartbreak. So I'm excited to share it.
Yeah, that's really, really good, because heartbreak, there's a whole world of poetry called Festina, another one called Lacrima, poetry of the teardrop, poetry of sadness, depression. Because unless you can deal with the darkness, how are you going to deal with the light? I've sat in caves where there's no light at all, and people bring in light because they don't want to live in the dark. Well, we are living in a dark age. They got these wars everywhere, killing poets, killing civilians, killing women and children. We're not going to do that. What's going to happen is you're going to hear stories tonight, and all the stories are true stories, because every story is true. It may start in another time, another place, another person, but it always lodges in the very core of you. And this is one of the few places that will allow us to actually express ourselves in any way, shape, or form. That was your invitation. This is your night. This is your participation. This is the elaboration of the imagination. This is extending ourselves into the future. From this moment on, everything will be different. It'll never be the same. It's not a book that's ever been written yet. This is being happened while you are enchanted, incanted, beginning again. We welcome you in to the Colosseum of yourselves. This is no replay like World War I, World War II, Iraq 1, Iraq 2, Afghanistan 1, 2, or 3, Trump 1, Trump 2. No, this is an original moment. It's never happened before. And these people and you are the alchemy. And this magic is powerful. So long may we listen to each other tonight and respect each other tonight, because this is your night. Bubbles, guitars, balloons, poetry, music, what else do you need in this world? Float on by, using your own fantasies to project yourself through the strange, dark, cold winter of our discontent. So away from the desolation, death, doom, disaster scenarios, into the light that will come into you, into the sunshine that will be tomorrow, into the now of tonight, into every part of you that we're going to listen to. So welcome to your spoken and heard.
Boots and pants and 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 boots and some pants and boots and 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 pants and boots.
Let's hear it for Tom.
All right, get up
And
for
a lot
Tom
of you.
Moonbird in the Airport Boulevard Experience. Once you become part of the band, you will always be a member of the band. That's why our reunions are getting just like way too big.
And
I know.
pants.
I mean, like we rented out the AT&T Center and we were overflowing it. Come on, man, we can't do this anymore. Tom, cut it out. Okay. All right, don't forget about the drink specials. Mixed Wells, $5.25. Get your antioxidants and your booze at the same time. And there's also oh God, if you're dragging ass and you really like need to stay up later on tonight, get some iced coffee. I had a little shot before Femrock and I felt like Popeye. Da, 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 da. It was woo! It felt good. Oh, and guess what? Did anybody else get a Friday the 13th tattoo?
No, but there was a band last night, or not
Check
last
it out.
night.
I got one.
On Friday night. Who was it? Was it the guys from Authority Zero, right? They were asking about somebody was asking about
Tattoo 4.
if anybody got a Friday the 13th
This
tattoo.
was okay. I'm gonna totally give a shout out because I mean this is my first time going there, and they were amazing. Serenity Tattoo on Anderson Mill. Cool. They're right next to Buzz Mill Bar. They're so good.
What is it?
It's you want to show it again?
Let me zoom in.
Okay. Have you ever seen the pictures of Jesus when his heart's on fire and dripping blood? Yeah, it's that.
Oh, okay. Now
It's the
can
Sacred Heart, yeah.
You could go back and have that touched up, like add more color to it.
If
and
I
stuff.
want to.
Yeah, if you want to. Yeah, you could. You make it red and blah blah, whatever. Just
He actually did give me more shading because he thought I was so cool. I was like, what can I say? But both me and my son got our tattoos done. I got the Sacred Heart. My son's a pastry chef. He got a donut. Oh, yeah. and
I thought he was going to get a spatula or something.
And Ernie was like, now you can join a biker gang. Oh, God. Okay, lots of that. Take it away before I keep talking about tattoos.
Coming up next. This next performer pulls you in with his life experience and also his relatable wit. Coming up next, we have James Kerrigan.
Are you guys ready for my relatable wit? I'm going to pull this relatable wit out of somewhere. Relatable wit. That's the name of the game. Oh, I meant to be silent for the first minute, so you had to let me be up here. I don't know. You called me out earlier, and I didn't like it. All right, whatever. I don't smoke weed anymore. Yeah, I don't smoke weed anymore because I'm tired of stoners. I used to be one. Get tired of stoners. When I invite my stoner friends over, they'd be like, "Oh man, that would make a great bong." They'd be like, "Hey man, that's my grandma's ashes." And they're like, "That's my favorite strain of weed." Man, grandma's ashes. Well, she's cashed. I don't smoke weed because of my job. Because they had a guy come here who was like, if you get hurt on the job, we're going to drug test you. And if you say, hey, I smoked a joint today, we're going to let you go. And then the other day I trained this girl. See, the Gen Z, they know exactly how to do it. She's just like, I was like, yeah. She's like, yeah, I don't. It's just like I smoke in my house. And she's like, not cigarettes. And I was like, all right, did you pass a drug test? And she was like, yeah, I just told them I smoke, and then they let me go. I was like, what? You can do that? I didn't know you could do that. You can just say, because I'm reading, there's a marijuana magazine about Texas over there. I don't know what the hell happened. Now there's magazines. Now there's places you can go. They have vending machines. I just knew a guy, and I had to get in a car, and I had to talk to this guy, and then it was like $180 for a half an ounce. Now that's like $45. And I don't know how this happened. All these kids are like, we can smoke whenever we want. We have it in our pen. Everything's great. And I was like, I had to talk to a guy that had seizures. And then he was like, do you want to smoke out of a deer skull? And I was like, yes, that is all I ever want to do. You had stories. You had to go to a warehouse with a guy that painted things. And then now they sell weed at that warehouse, but now it's like $13 for a joint. I don't know what kind of life I'm living anymore. Don't know what's happening any longer. Probably going to start smoking weed right after this set. Immediately after this. Because I don't know, my job's been dicking me around. You guys have a job that dicks you around? Yeah, you work in retail. You know how it goes. I mean, I work in retail sales, but it's a little different. I'm like, hey, I don't actually work at the store. I just pretend I do. So you buy really expensive shit. Want to spend $20,000? Talk to me. You want some air conditioning? Talk to me. You want to tell me I'm pretty? Talk to me. That's how it goes. I don't know. What am I talking about? Yeah, job's digging you around, and they're like, oh, you did great this week. I was like, I'm just going to go home. Anyone just going to go home, go see your family, and tell your job to fuck off? Because I don't need the money. Anyone else don't need the money? Actually, well, I don't. I lived with my parents for a while, but saved up a bunch of money. That's kind of... This is me not... Cut that out. Cut that out, Ernie. Don't let people know that I'm a secret rich person. I'm not a secret rich. I mean, thousands of dollars is not a lot of money. Sure it is. I guess if you need to eat. I don't know. I'm just riffing real hard right now. I don't know what's going on. I wanted to talk about this. My cousin thinks that COVID is a hoax. Yeah, he thought COVID was a hoax, and he thought that the vaccines were just an excuse to sterilize people. And I thought that, and I said, well, if that's true, why they give the vaccine to old people first? Was someone in the government just like, hey, you know who needs to stop having kids? Gladys. She had 4 kids 40 years ago. We got to wrap that shit up, man. I'll let you guys know that since she's gotten the vaccine, Gladys has not gotten COVID or her period. They did it. They did it. They did it. They did it. I just wanted to talk about my grandma, the one that died. I always talk about her here. I don't know if you know. Yeah, I always talk about her. She used to take me to McDonald's. The same McDonald's in Altoona, Pennsylvania. Anyone else been to that McDonald's? Am I the only one that's related to trash? A bunch of snitches. I don't know if you know anything about this place. Anyone that goes to Altoona, Pennsylvania either has or will stab somebody. So I don't know... What are you going? Oh, hey, no one knows anyone except for me that knows anything about that damn place. Everyone there I'm related to, and they all fucking suck. I don't know why I'm defending a guy with great teeth, but that's what happened. He had great teeth, and they were like, he doesn't belong here. He needs to go. All right, guys, bye.
Let's hear it for the world's prettiest comedian, James Kerrigan.
Says who?
Ooh, that was a diss.
What? Everybody's beautiful. Everybody in this room is
song?
beautiful. Thank you. I said it.
Was that Humperdinck that did that? Everyone's beautiful.
Okay, you just aged yourself horribly.
I'm
so
old.
we're gonna move on.
Actually, I'm thinking of that Christina Aguilera song.
Okay, we really need to move. Come on, let's bounce this ball. Let's kick this pig. Let's step on the gas. Come on.
Vroom, vroom.
Vroom.
Coming up next, let's hear it for Vivid Nothing.
Woo!
Oh, you actually brought your own mic. Yeah. Okay, cause he was talking to me before the show, and he said he was going to try to do on his pedal board he has down there. It has like a mic preset in there, and I thought he meant for his guitar to make it sound like it's actually mic'd up, but you're going to actually use a mic. So we'll see what happens here.
Come on, 7.
I heard a pop.
Let's see what happens.
Let's see how it works.
Sound of silence. Love it.
Simon Garfunkel, eat your heart out.
Exactly. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Hello, silence, my old friend.
I'd like to welcome everyone watching us online. We have a few viewers out there watching, wherever you may be. And if you're with the Witness Protection Program, I don't recommend you getting on stage. No, yeah, I don't have the budget to pixelate anyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Vivid Nothing Free Show.
So, I just thought I'd do acoustic today. So, yeah. I'm just gonna give it a whirl.
you go? So far away. Where did you go? So far away. So far away from me. I'm seeing you die. Slowly, in your eyes, you're going back home again. Take you home on the next train. This was fine. Maybe too harsh for you. And it broke the mold. And now you're through. And what happened to you, my friend? What happened to you? It's not your fault. In dealing with the pain, that needle again. And I will always love you. I will always love you. Thank you for being here. Welcome to the show. Thank you for being here to experience the show. My friend, my friend, I loved you still. Once again, I know I'll see you. Once again, I know I'll see you. Once again, I know. I know. And I'll see you once again. I know I'll see you again. My friend. you. That was dedicated to Michelle Martinez. Rest in peace.
All right, give it up for Vivid Nothing, a.k.a. Eddie Navarro.
I remember one time I said his name backwards. I said nothing vivid. I said, that doesn't sound right.
Navidad Feliz. Oh my God! I just finished my Mexican Coke, so woohoo! Second run coming through.
With real sugar.
Real sugar. It's a health drink, folks.
Fireball instead of cinnamon. Got it.
Cool.
He's not going to let me live that down.
But the antifreeze.
Okay, Lost of Thought, take it away.
Coming up next.
Oh shit! I just realized I'm still wearing my sign.
Oh, that's. It's been a busy day.
You can seriously give me $10 cash. I'm not going to argue against it.
They made what you say like almost $2,000 at the door.
Almost $2,000 at the door, and I made $6 in tips.
You made $6 in tips.
I've once made 40, but 6 is better than 0.
$6? Are you? Oh, all right, well, whatever. Yeah,
No,
well.
they're not.
Hey. Yeah. Okay.
Honestly, the $5 was almost a mistake because she handed me 15 instead of 10, and I was like, and I pointed at my jar, and she said, "Sure." All right,
oh, well.
Lots of Thought. Hurry up.
He premiered last week. Let's hear it for Jordan Gamboa.
Woo-woo! Boom.
Are you able to get me?
It's there.
All right, perfect. All right, this is my song. I'm deciding if I want to release it. We'll see. My name's Jordan Gamboa. You guys can check me out on Spotify, YouTube, iTunes. I usually do like indie rock type stuff, alternative. But yeah, this one's called Voices, and it's for someone who didn't really deserve the song, but. And don't listen to the voices in your head. They go against everything I've said. You are the prettiest thing I have seen. It's sad. It's not something that you see. And those voices will break your heart. Those voices will tear you and I apart. Your sweetness like a candy cane. Those thoughts in your head, yes, they're all in vain. And darling, listen to the things I have to say. Your mind will accept it all someday. The things you hate about yourself are sad. The same things are what make my day. And those voices will break your heart. Those voices will tear you and I apart. Your sweetness like a candy cane. Those thoughts in your head, yes, they're all in vain. Don't you listen to the voices in your head. Don't you listen to the voices in your head? Don't you listen to the voices in your head? This one's closer to 3 minutes, so it might be a little over. Okay, this one is going to be a cover. And she comes from Silver Spoon, Golden Rule, private school, never miss Sunday church. And I come from blue collar, low dollar, out here where concrete meets old red dirt. I don't know what happened, but it sure don't add up on paper. But when I close my eyes late at night, you can bet I thanked my maker. And she keeps on loving me, loves me the way I am. She's not just along for the ride, she's my biggest fan. And Lord, it's a little piece of heaven when we lay down at night. She keeps on loving me, and I keep on wondering why. She's got a wicked smile, angel eyes, every guy wants to hold her close. She's as pretty as sin as the sun sinking down on the California coast. And she keeps on loving me, loves me the way I am. She's not just along for the ride, she's my biggest fan. And Lord, it's a little piece of heaven when we lay down at night. She keeps on loving me, and I keep on wondering why. I don't know what happened, but it sure don't add up on paper. As long as she lets me, I'll take her wherever she wants me to take her. And she keeps on loving me, loves me the way I am. And she's not just along for the ride, she's my biggest fan. And Lord, it's a little piece of heaven when we lay down at night. She keeps on loving me, and I keep on wondering why. All right, am I good to unplug?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, thank you.
Let's hear it for Jordan Gamboa.
And he's got the look and the sound. I like. I swear. It's hard to describe to people that aren't in this environment
Room? Oh.
to realize how privileged you are to just be surrounded by so much talent, new music. And I tell people, I host an open mic. I tell my coworkers, I tell customers. I had one guy, he said, "Oh, I'm a comedian." I was like, "Come out." I haven't seen him yet. I'll let you know when he comes through the door, trust me. Very distinctive looking. But yeah, I mean, I'm just surrounded by talent once a week, and I just don't know what to do with myself sometimes. I'm just like, when people are like, "What do you listen to?" And for the longest time, Ernie's default answer is whatever's in front of his mixing board. Now I'm kind of like starting to get that thing, whatever is on the stage.
Whatever. That's why I listen to what's on stage.
Yes. And
Because
thank-
like especially after days like this, when I leave and I go home and I get my truck, or before I go home and get my truck, I don't want to listen to anything.
you just want it quiet.
I'll listen maybe to the news.
Yes.
If even, you know, my ears are tired. I'm done. You know?
And just to let you guys know, thank you for making us the longest running open mic in Austin. Yes, we are. And go thank your bartenders
going-
with cash tips too.
Going on.
I
17
want to say since like even before I moved to Austin in 2006, right?
What?
I think even before I moved to Austin 2006, right? It's been going on.
I think it's
I don't
it's
know.
16, maybe 17 years, maybe. Right?
Yeah, roughly 16, 17 years.
Because-
I think
'Cause
Joe
it-
B, Element 615, who started the show, I think he started it like on a place on Old Tour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he brought it to
And then he
Kick
brought
Butt.
it to Kick Butt.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's been here ever since.
Yeah. All right, Laws of Thought, take it away before I go off on yet another tangent because my caffeine's kicking in.
We've got a new voice.
A new voice.
Let's hear it for Victoria.
Both of them. Don't touch.
Guys, don't piss off the sound engineer.
The sound is amazing.
All right. Okay, so my name is Victoria. I'm new to Austin. I've been on quite the journey, and I have survived domestic violence, ended a 9-year relationship, and got hired and a roof over my head within 30 days. So I'd say that's a good success. My goals in Austin are to make and sell beautiful art and poetry and music and participate in the community by making a podcast about all the things that need to change for the homeless and the intersectional impoverished and all that. So my songs and my poetry I practice on regular ritual and rite. I'm a high priestess, shaman, and yogini. And I have Vivid here for a little bit of sound percussion. So I'm just going to begin to play and sing. Okay. I am to live. Is it plugged in? Can you hear it? I don't think. Okay. All right. I am to live holding my highest attainment in the light, and that I can rock boats without the power that the soul must rely. If I am more to obtain by memory, and I have come to serve and fight for justice to configure cleverly, in the shrine I shine, enlightened to enlighten, and blessed to bless, that I am served and serve, and behold, that is who I am. Hold to the light, no matter the price, no matter the price. Here be the new way, or another sad lost state. Here I am, here in the obligation. Concern won't become a casualty here to the natural digression, but I behold, I am life. There is no condition to my environment he found a way out. That's great. All right. Okay, is it about time? I do. I have a little bit more. Yes, I do. So this one, I'm going to go down here to this. All right, here. Into my direction, I can make it simple. I can do the work and ask the hard questions. Soar from rebirth and sorts of sorts. I have pledged the flies and the documents. For I watch from an upper chamber, I'll reach around. The words will weave webs of disorder. But when I seek that which the poisoned venom hasn't found, pushing me towards heaven to escape, that is the reaching, the falling down of hearts. To lead and escape, only I can eat the apple. For I have seen the tree grow, and I have seen it fall, and that I will stand on the mountain to say, where the wind and the leaves blow gently, I will close my eyes. Where the leaves and the wind blow gently, I will close my eyes. Lost in the sound that fills my being, I am found in the best of ways. Lost in the being that is that song, I am here for another day. Here I knew that that was the sound of roses and a thousand winds. Glass will shatter when I'm around, full of eyes begotten. And I will face the wind and the leaves. Come with me, come with me. I will face the wind and the leaves. Come with me. Thank you. I can't found a way to twist straight out of there.
Daddy sang bass, Mama sang bass, me and little brother both sang bass. We were a real bassy band. Only had woofers, didn't need tweeters, and that's all I got.
I'd prefer a dad joke.
You got to fill in the blanks. Well, I had to. Why don't you want to get caught by a gang of mimes? Because they will do unspeakable things to you.
Let's hear it for Victoria with Vivid Nothing.
Woo! And inspirational poetry in motion by, what's your dog's name?
Major Tom.
Major Tom. He was literally just like emoting to the song. I was like, okay, it works. All right, don't forget about the drink specials. Mixed Wells, $5.25. I know Ernie's gonna say
No,
something.
he was working on his choreography.
Yeah, he was. All right, Laws of Thought, take it away.
We've got, I believe, another new voice.
Another new voice.
Let's hear it for Michael Little.
Woo!
Okay, just make sure the volume's up.
Hello, everyone. My name is Michael Little. First time here at Kick Butt. Yeah. I'm going to do something I call New Urban Soul, and you can find me on Spotify and all the major platforms. Yeah. Come on. Yeah, right here. Kick Butt Coffee, y'all. I'm feeling good. You looking good. Yeah, come on. Let's go. Sunday night, feeling good. About to step out on the scene. So you know I gotta be clean. New shoes, fresh shirt, nice jeans. Saw you when you walked through the door. You're the one I've been waiting for. Make your way out to the floor. Honestly, I can't ask for more. DJ playing my song, run it back all night long. I just wanna step with you. That's all I wanna do. That's all I wanna do. I'm out here in my zone. We can dance all night long. I just wanna step with you. That's all I wanna. That's all I wanna do. So girl, come here. We gon' step. Can't keep my hands to myself. From the right to the left, I don't want nobody else. We gon' do what we do, baby. This ain't nothing new. It's business as usual. Y'all don't hear me? We're here. I'm pleased. Now I don't wanna leave your hand on me. You give me what I need. Girl, I like the way you windin'. Your hips moving, perfect timing. Got my heartbeat steady rising. I do what they say like Simon. DJ playing my song, run it back all night long. I just wanna step with you. That's all I wanna do. That's all I wanna do. My zone. Hey, I just wanna step with you. That's all I wanna. Come on, y'all, sing it with me. So girl, come here, we gon' step. Can't keep my hands to myself. From the right to the left, I don't want nobody else. We gon' do what we do, baby. This ain't nothing new. It's business as usual. Come on, I just wanna step with you, yeah. Hey, Kick Butt, hey, y'all heard me first right here. Hey, step with you, huh? Yeah, ATX, I'm here to stay, y'all. Step with you. I just wanna step with you, yeah. Yeah, got one more I'ma do for y'all. This is for all the men who got beautiful ladies in their life. And if she good to you, make sure you take care of her. And put that woman first. If it gleams in the sun and feels and it spits on my throat, then if it came in the sack, no stems, no seeds in the bag, then if it fits on my wrist, then it looks like it shine like blue, then. But oh, girl, I forgot to be a lover. If it wasn't for the 9 to 5 double up overtime, then. If it wasn't for the Sunday All-Star Weekend games, girl. If it wasn't for the dough getting 50 G's a show, girl, you know that. Silly me, silly me. Tell me how could I ever forget to be your lover? Make it up to you. Oh, I forgot to be a lover. Bring it up dirt. Oh, come Come on. You better put that woman first. Oh no. Hey, coming late for work. If it wasn't for the makeup on my shirt, I'd still be chasing skirts then. If it wasn't for the fight last night, stepping out my headlights then. If it wasn't for parole, getting up in my P.O., girl, you know that. Silly me, silly me. Tell me, how could I ever forget? Now I realize that you need love too.
We'll fix it in post.
You better put that woman first. Where's your ring? Hey, let me get back in there. Acting like it wasn't nothing. Kept to myself, always running. All that I sin. I need you to stay. Sometimes it came second. You know I had to learn a lesson. But it's some work. Gotta put that woman first. Yeah. Finding numbers in her purse. You better put that woman first. Where's your ring? Coming late from work. You better put that woman first. Thank y'all, kick butt.
Glad I left the fog machine on.
Where's Lost of Thought? He's a coming.
Man, give it up for Michael Little.
I swear, okay, if anybody else can relate, that had that 90s R&B feel. I mean, like New Edition, top down, just cruising, just feeling happy. Oh my God, that's what it made me feel like. That's what it made me feel like.
What was the first song? The chorus on the first song was because this one was "Treat Your Woman Right."
Yeah.
What was the other one? "Step with You." Yeah, I want to step with you. That was cool.
Yeah,
I like that one.
That was cool. I was dancing back there. You probably didn't see it because of the fog, but I mean, yeah, I was dancing back there.
Well, before we bring up our last act, I have a very important question to ask.
Really? We're already on our last act?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. But I have a very important question to ask. Has anyone been buying stuff?
Yes.
Yay.
White margarita.
Cool.
Okay, good deal. Good deal. Beer.
Alyssa.
And a beer in a tree.
I have a very important question for you.
I don't think you want to hear the answer.
Have you received any tips?
Oh.
Yay.
Oh, okay.
Woo! Do you want more tips?
Well,
No. Like, wow, that's the craziest, dumbest question you ever asked, Hot Tamale. Thank you very much. Okay.
And as far as I know, next week we are on at the same time, 7 p.m.
Okay,
It's
yeah.
the last show of the year. Because we are off on the 29th. So,
Okay, so-
the 22nd, next Sunday, is our last show of 2024.
Okay, so what are we going to do? Are we going to dress up? Are we going to wear our clothes backwards?
No, I'm
what,
going to sit here.
what do you guys want to do? Any ideas?
Someone had to say it.
I'm sorry. I work in retail, so bah humbug. Yeah.
And then we have
The only thing I'm looking forward to is the clearance chocolate.
Then we have our big New Year's Eve show. I don't even know who's MDC's playing, right? And a bunch of other bands and whatnot. So I have technically 1 second of celebration. It's like tick, tick,
Happy
tick.
New Year.
Happy New Year. Back to
And
work.
then he has to keep working. You need to show everybody. You put it on the camera. That little cartoon.
Well, I don't have it.
Sound engineer New Year. Okay.
Well, I was gonna say, if anyone is gonna wear a Christmas sweater, let it be a design of Silent Night, Deadly Night on it.
Hail Satan. What?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, that's what my bracelet says. Let's check it out. Hail Satan.
Huh? Maybe didn't he, Satan?
Maybe.
But let's hear it for our last act. Let's hear it for Richard High.
Woo-woo!
Damn it.
Yeah, I'm that guy.
I saw that coming, and I didn't reach the button in time.
Bad person. Okay, howdy, howdy. My name is Richard Hay, and I usually do comedy, but today I'm just going to tell a little story. So, as of December 7th, 2024, I have joined the ranks of the National 42 Player Association's Tournament of Champions, where I did, in fact, with my partner, Daryl Morgan, win the tournament last Saturday. 47 teams played in Mineral Wells, Texas, and we were able to win the tournament. Now, I know what you're thinking, along with 1.2 billion Chinese people that couldn't care less about what the heck does this mean. Well, let me just tell you a little bit about Texas 42. It's my favorite game in the world. So it was invented near Mineral Wells in a town called Garner now, but back then it was called Trap Springs. And there was a couple of young Baptist boys, William Thomas and Walter Orrell, that were punished severely for playing cards because it was of the devil. And so they figured out a way to play a card game with dominoes, which they didn't get punished for. It's a little workaround. So it's similar to bridge or euchre or spades, trump game, whist, except it's played with dominoes. And unlike spades, where the spades are always the spades, in 42, the trump suit shifts based on who wins the bid, so every hand is different. That's what I like about it. So there are our group of people, the National 42 Players Association, that's a real thing, I didn't make it up, that exists, and they have tournaments throughout the year, and the three big tournaments are the Hallettsville State Championship, the first weekend of March, which has about 150 teams. And then the Hallettsville Kolache Fest at the end of September, which has about 100 teams. And then this Tournament of Champions, the Super Bowl of 42 that I won last week, which is basically 47 teams, so it's not the biggest tournament. But you have to qualify with your points, whereas the other tournaments are open tournaments. So there are no scrubs. There's no mom and pop teams that only never bid over 31. So you get tougher teams at the Tournament of Champions, and it's a slog right from the get. Now, we were seeded number 9, so we didn't have to play in the first round. And then we played 6 matches. And 3 of those 6 matches went 6-6 in game 3, which means that timing is everything. And that at those critical moments, obviously all those rubber hands went our way and we won all of them. But, you know, there's an element of luck in it. I don't feel like the best domino player in the world. Now, I have also won the Dixie Chicken Tournament in College Station twice. I came in second another time. And so for the Aggies, if you go to the tailgates, then you're the best domino player in the world because there's another tournament other than the Dixie Church. No, so they just think that's the only one there is. So, but the truth is there's these other ones that exist that are, I would consider to be more prestigious, more impressive, kind of like the Masters or the PGA Tour or whatever the majors in golf are. This is the Texas 42 equivalent. Now, I noticed that there was a problem in 2011 when there was an article in a British magazine, The Independent, that was celebrating the 42nd anniversary of the publication of the book Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. And now in that book, the computer AI DeepMind is asked the question, what is the meaning of life? And after chewing on it for most of the book, it comes up and says that the answer to life, the universe, and everything is 42. Right, exactly. So one of my coworkers even has a 42 tattoo behind her ear on her neck. But for that reference, that little vignette in the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, not for my favorite game in the world. Now, in 2011, this article was listing 42 things about the number 42. It's British Magazine. And not a single one of those things was my favorite game in the world. I mean, Elvis died at 42. Buzz Lightyear's spaceship in Toy Story is named 42. That there are 42 gallons in a barrel of oil. That a marathon is 42 kilometers. I mean, fascinating, except none of which is my favorite domino game. So I personally view this as a colossal failure in our ability to market the game internationally. You know, to actually get anyone outside of Texas to even know that this game exists. Now, I did write a book about this game. Texas 42, Zero to Hero. It's on Amazon. It's $10. It's 100 pages, little pocket guide. Now, I wrote this book because I went into the $100 million public library in Austin, and that there were 10 books on Mahjong, and only one book about Texas 42 in the capital of Texas. This is wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong. So I figured that I would, with my friend Jody Batum, who has won the state championship, and TOC also, write this book about the game that I love. And mostly it's his grandfather's strategies and some of my baloney bullshit stories. You know, one of which is how in 2017, in the state championship, I partnered with a guy, Johnny Domino's, and I beat one of the best teams in New Mexico, made the winner's bracket, and then I lost to a 7-year-old girl and her uncle from Idaho. So one of the things I love about the game is that anybody can beat anybody if you draw the right dominoes. And so that's true. And like in 2021, when I won one of the Dixie Chicken tournaments that I won, there was a TV crew that came from Waco with one of the hosts from the Waco News that said that they recorded like 4 hours of video, but they condensed it down to about a 3-minute segment. And Daryl and myself, the same people that won this tournament champions last week, we won that tournament. But that was not in the 3-minute segment. She talked about how I lost to the 7-year-old in 2017. And I'm like, what about the 4? I mean, I can't win. So no matter, even if I win the state championship someday, I'll probably still be remembered for losing to the kid. But, you know, that's okay. And so that's my story. And maybe you might check out the game sometime.
You guys forgot to do new voice.
I've been here before.
Oh, yeah? Okay, never mind. I retracted. Yeah, we should be. Yeah, boy. Yep. I just retracted it.
Ernie B.
No, I'll censor myself. Okay, there. No, you know, but he was talking about the like the number 42 and the coincidences. There's a reason why things are the way they are to this day, all the way up to the space shuttle. From way back in like from horse and cart days, where they would make trails in the grass from when they invented the wheel, and they made carts pulled by a donkey or whatever, and so there was a certain width, and that width. I'm not going to go through every little detail, but translated into, well, that's why train tracks are so wide. That's why car tires are so wide. That's why the tracks on the platform that moves the space shuttle out to the platform is so wide, because of way back in olden days when there was literally just a horse and buggy. Or it was, that was just the standard. It was and everything is kind of built around that. And that his story, what he was saying, kind of reminded me of that. It's just things turn out to be the way they are. I didn't know that about the 42-gallon drum. What was that?
It's 42 gallons in a barrel of oil.
In a barrel of oil.
Yes.
42. See, I always say 92. Like when they ask how many people are left on the list, I say 92.
Why do you always say 92?
I don't know.
What
It's
is with the
just,
number?
I just say I like saying 92.
Well, see, here's a little footnote.
Just like I like saying Bublé, Michael Bublé.
Real quick, here's a quick little footnote. When me and Ernie reconnected, I was 42.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool.
See, there you go.
So-
42nd page of the first Harry Potter book, he finds out he's a wizard.
What
Not the domino game.
did he say? I couldn't hear it back here.
On the 42nd page of Harry Potter, he finds out he's a wizard.
Ah.
Okay, let's go ahead and...
You know, I did learn to play dominoes once in my youth for like a minute, you know. And I don't know how to play dominoes anymore. I mean, but I did for a little bit. It was fun.
All right, okay.
I got some dad jokes. The rubber chicken.
No.
I got a rubber chicken.
Ernie, I do have to go home.
Ernie, Lane needs to go to work in about half an hour, so we need to...
So please don't.
I need to go
No,
ahead and
I had
take
to
him
go to
home.
work 2 days ago, and I'm still here.
Okay, so should I do the thing?
Yes.
You have been witness to the best, the baddest open mic in the ATX, spoken and heard live every Sunday night at Kick Butt Coffee Music and Booze. It's not just an open mic, it's a show, not a show without each and every one of you, including you, Michael Little.
And the people watching online.
And the people watching online, thank you and good night!
Wrong song. Wait, that's
Wrong music.
What the fuck? Okay, sorry guys. Okay, I'm gonna do the cannons. Good night. It sounded great. Come back. Good. Like I said, we'll be here next week, and then we're off the last Sunday of the year, but then and then New Year's happens, and then we'll get back on from the routine. But are you on Facebook? Follow us on Spoken and Heard, and we always Tom Moon. Good night. And we always post up because sometimes we do a lot of punk rock shows here. Sometimes we have shows on Sundays. Like today, we had the Femrock. It just delayed it, but sometimes there's just we're off. Yeah. So, but yeah.